obviously took a lot of the energy out of this duel. Is he more dangerous than he was a year ago?
I don't know, Bo's Bo. He's dangerous. You know, he just does things that normal people don't do. But yeah, he did a great job. That was big, and he kind of felt comfortable in there in a position most people would have bailed out. I was kind of hoping he'd bail out at some point, but he knew where he was. And, yeah, it's a big match. He did a great job.
Okay, what did Jimmy show you in the third period?
Well, Jimmy's got really has an endless gas tank. You know, we don't see it as much as we could, and he had a chance to show that tonight. And I was really proud of Jimmy, you know, to kind of come back like that and finish strong. I mean, he's an important part of the team, obviously, in this season. So and that was a you know, a swing match, obviously. So we're very proud of Jimmy, happy for him.
What made the decision to wrestle Mark?
It's just been a decision we've been playing with. He's been playing with. He wanted to wrestle. So, you know, obviously you don't ever take decisions lightly. And it's, you know, you might as well get him ready. Let's wrestle him, right? It's probably not the best match to pull him out as his first match, but this will end up being, I'd say, a huge blessing for him moving forward. Not only in his collegiate season, but freestyle. You know.
Kel, was this a situation you were counting NCAA points against Oklahoma State or any other team on the decision whether to bring Mark out or not?
It's just looking at our team. It's looking at, you know, the kid's got to be, he's got to want to do it, right? Obviously, with Hall in the lineup, you know, we have a better team, and you know, Mark's he's pretty special. So tough loss for him tonight. Breaks my heart a little bit for him, but you know, he'll be stronger because of it. You know, I believe that, but we still would have rather won. But you know, he'll be just fine. He's very mature and just an incredible kid.
Did he just run out of gas or anything in that latter part of the match? Anything that you saw specifically that maybe you hadn't seen earlier this year?
No, I just looked like he wasn't 100% focused, you know. And that's a tough kid, right? I mean, don't take anything with Meyer. I mean, Meyer's tough. He has great hips. He's strong. You know, he wrestles in front of his home crowd. You know, that's a tough matchup.
What'd you say to Zane? Haven't seen him push like that in a long time.
Zane's probably the toughest kid I've ever met, right? I mean, he wasn't really, you could tell he wasn't really feeling great, and I shouldn't say that because he just, not to take anything away from Sorensen, but he just found a way to win the match, you know? He just looked like he was, you know, he was in a tough match, and he found a way to win. So, I mean, Sorensen did a great job. I mean, you always expect that. Iowa's very good at what they do and trying and shutting you down. So you know, it's an experience where he can go back and he can learn from that and get better and figure out what he needs to do from here on out. But you know, he wrestling the national final match from a year ago. They've wrestled a few times and it was a great match. And Zane's tough. He gets taken down and he turns around and scores right away. I mean, how many people do that? You know, I mean, Zane's probably the toughest person I've ever met. Next to my mom. Just kidding. But maybe I'm serious.
Anything else?
Just sir.
Who's Bo work out within the room? A variety of people? Or?
Yeah. He spends a lot of time with Cunningham, and anytime you do that, you get really good, right? I mean, he's, you know, Casey's doesn't give you anything. He's very tough, but yeah, Bo's, you know, but got to keep moving forward. It's still, I don't even know where are we in the season. We got a lot of wrestling left to do, and we got a lot of progress to make, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to do that.
You take anything away from Soriano's loss, but he's coming there late in a pretty tough environment against the #1 guy in the country.
Yeah, I think Nick leaves the match probably with more confidence. You know, you're wrestling the #1 guy in the country at home as a true freshman, and you know, probably a little bit of uncertainty. And I think he should leave the match being a little more confident. And that's you know, confidence is usually the difference maker in a tough matchup like that. All right, cool. Thanks everybody.